Hey Scorpio, welcome to your April 2020 or 420 love reading. This should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Those of you that are cross-watching, it can be your situation or your partner's. It just depends. There will be an extended at the end of the reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my website, aaftarot.com. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, because I do follow people back, it is accurate AF Tarot. Okay, so with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop into your reading, Scorpio. What's the current energy for Scorpio and their person of interest romantically, April 2020, for Scorpio and their person of interest romantically? Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. What is Scorpio's partner's energy or who they're interested in romantically for April 2020? Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Virgo or a Cancer. Now, for those of you that aren't, this is Venus in Virgo, but we also have pretty heavy Virgo energy right here as well with the Eight of Pentacles. But I'll continue and then I'll address the rest of the signs in a second. How does Scorpio feel about their person's energy, or how do they feel about their person romantically? How does Scorpio feel about their partner romantically in April? Okay, Eight of Wands, there's Sag or Mercury in Sag. Some of you may be dealing with the Sag. Aries or Aquarius, I feel like. What's the current situation between Scorpio and their person of interest romantically? Okay, Seven of Swords. That's Moon in Aquarius. What's the best potential outcome for these two romantically? Best potential outcome for these two romantically, April 2020. April 2020. Best potential outcome for these two romantically. Okay, stay optimistic about your love life. Hopefully everyone can see this. Move these over. All right, and I'm going to clarify this. Ooh. What's the best potential outcome for love and romance for Scorpio and their person of interest romantically in April 2020? Ace of Swords. Okay, awesome. Here's the thing. I feel like, just starting off, some of you definitely can be dealing with a Capricorn or another Scorpio. Also, Aquarius is coming in, or Mercury in Aquarius. I feel like for a lot of Scorpios right now with your partners, you're probably having very open and candid conversations. If before somebody wasn't willing to give the relationship a chance, I feel like things are now trying to be worked on this month, because there is some type of very heavy connection between you and your partner, whether that's something that's very sexual, or that is something that just is like very heavy, whether it's a twin flame, a soulmate, however you guys want to say it. I do feel like there is some type of very open and honest conversation going on this month for sure, especially with the top of the deck being the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, that's, you know, about having a conversation that may be a little bit surprising, but also too to kind of stir things up. Maybe somebody started an argument just to see how that person would react. Like for me, that's definitely a quiet way of stirring things up. Look, you have the Devil and you also have the Six of Swords. So there's definitely something here going on. All right, with that being said, let's just go ahead and get started. Eight of Pentacles. You know, that's your current energy for the month with love and romance. And it feels like there is some type of new offer that's being worked on here, especially with this other Eight of Pentacles here. And it's really about perfecting your craft. Now, because some of us are quarantined, or like in California, we've been on a no shelter for a long time, it feels like. It's really about working on yourself in order to have something to offer somebody. But I do feel like there is a new offer, whether it's from the same person, but maybe it's from the same person, but I feel like it's something different. And it's interesting because you have the Hangman or the Hanged One reverse. So that's Aquarius or Pisces. That's how I read this. Some people also read this, like I know Vic reads this as Taurus. That's Pink Pineapple Tarot. If you haven't checked her out, she's thebomb.com. Her link is in the description below too. Pink Pineapple Tarot. Amazing. Yeah, I feel like there's finally some type of offer for what you've been stuck on. It may be something, a very small gesture, like somebody is taking steps in the right direction in order to offer you something. The one thing that I do really, really, really like is the fact that it's pentacles, right? It's not just cups. Like for me, great. Okay, I love a cup. Come on, hand it to me. But at the end of the day, like, what are you giving me that I can hold on to? How do I know that this is something serious, right? And that's definitely coming in here for April. Like somebody is definitely wanting to work on something with you. Look, there's goddamn Capricorns here. Okay. Capricorn, Scorpio. They want to work on something, but there's definitely a heavy energy of the devil, okay? Heavy. So for some of you guys, your partner may be dealing with some type of addiction or maybe coming out of addiction, but I really do feel like the devil is here, possibly because we're all locked up. Insert, what was that Akon song? Locked Up. Can't Let Me Out or something like that. I don't know. You guys put the lyrics in the comment section. It definitely could be that. However, I feel like somebody's no longer in their head about it and they're ready to make some type of commitment. And I feel like it's one that you may not be able to see necessarily. How would Scorpio feel about this energy? How would Scorpio feel about this energy? Okay. 10 of Pentacles reversed, but I'm going to ask one more time. How would Scorpio feel about the current energy for love and romance? How would Scorpio feel about that for April? How would they feel about this energy for April? 2 of Wands. Okay, there's Mars and Aries. You're waiting. Honestly, like that's what it is. Unfortunately for this next, I don't know how many months, there is a sense of waiting. And I think too, there is a sense of being impatient, like wanting to go out, wanting to touch that person, very impulsive. Like there is a level of impulsiveness here, but I do feel like that's coming where you do want to see this person, probably because your relationship, if you're working on it, it's extending to a different level, right? It's like, yeah, are there obstacles that we have to deal with? Yes, but you guys are kind of working on them and going above and beyond. Or there's some type of expansion here or some type of new phase that you're going to be going into with this person. Capricorn's here, Cancer's here, and this definitely may be a new start, but I also feel like there's a lot of sexual energy or a lot of like sexual pressure here on both of you. That's what I'm seeing. For your partner, you have, let's look, 8, 9. You have the 9 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups. I feel like your partner right now may be financially well off, right? It's Virgo and Venus. The one thing I do want to say though, especially with the 4 of Cups, that's Moon in Cancer. And with the Moon in Cancer, okay, this person is very attached and they're used to getting what they want, okay? I don't want to say like they're a prima donna because I don't think that's the case. Like for me, I always get what I want. Like that's how I feel. Like if I want something, I usually get it. Hence my Moon in Cancer because I'm very attached to it. Also too, I feel like this person is tired of being single here. I feel like they've already done that. And I feel like they now know what they want. And it may be a level of security, especially with the 4 of Cups here. It's like they want to return back to a place with you that's more so like warm and comfortable and that type of thing. Now, I do want to say this though, that 9 of Pentacles, yeah, this person is viewing themselves as single. However, I do feel like they're ready to take that next step. And they even may be upset, right, that they can't physically see you, or they can be upset that they can't, you know, physically touch you. I also feel like for your person's energy, this is somebody that may not necessarily be into material possessions. Like this person may not be somebody who gives you constant gifts. Some of you are definitely dealing with the Leo as I cut the deck. But this person I feel like knows everything about you. Like instead of like, let's say like a thing of flowers, like this person knows your favorite movies. This person knows how you think. This person, it can be very caring for someone that they care about. And they're willing to go above and beyond for that person. Look, right as I said, Leo, here's the damn King of Wands. So Leo, Aries, or Sag, I always look at this as Leo though. I feel like this person is very focused. Like, let's say if this is this person, and let's say, you know, this was you or this was the situation, they're looking directly at the situation. Like they're waiting for an answer. And I feel like this person right now, for whatever reason, is very fixated or very focused on what you're doing, Scorpio. Look, right as I said that, the goddamn Hermit, okay? Obviously, this is Virgo, but here's the thing. This person is also like, I feel like snooping, right? This person is looking at social media. This person's going above and beyond. You're not noticing what they're doing, but there's definitely something that they're trying to put together, maybe like a picture here. How would Scorpio feel about that for their energy? How would Scorpio feel about their energy right now? Look, Ace of Wands, Two of Cups. Yes, Cancer, Venus. You know, I think for you, the fact that during this time period also, how I view the Hermit is a very single card, right? Now that can be a good thing or a bad thing, but the fact that this person's not out, you know, and acting a damn fool, probably because they can't, and they're in the house, Hermit alone, I feel like there's a lot of time for them to fixate and focus on you and how you feel about it. You feel good. Two of Cups. It's like, this is my best friend. You know, there's a strong connection here. This is a soulmate connection. And I feel like this may even be a new start for the both of you. Yeah, because for you, I think that this person is finally paying attention to your feelings and how you feel and your need for something very solid. Like you're coming out of the Hangman, which probably wasn't something solid. And now you're receiving, you know, this Ace of Pentacles. And for me, there was something that had to be sacrificed in order to receive this new offer. And now there is a level of action on it. So I think you feel very good. Yeah, I definitely feel like that. This is starting to make you feel more secure in your place in this person's life. And I do feel like there is some type of surprise. There is some type of forward movement. Somebody may be going to see somebody on the low, and I'm saying that because we do have the Chariot with the Page of Cups. So there's Cancer. There's some type of surprise here, possibly even some of you may be getting pregnant. So be careful if that's not something that you want. But there's a lot of really good energy between your partner and where things are going. Now, I'm saying this, but then we do have this damn Seven of Swords over here, okay? All right. So how you feel about them is the Eight of Wands. So with the Queen of Pentacles. Ew. All right, there's Capricorn or Cancer. I feel like there's movement or communication on making things official, giving you a solid offer. Hello, Ace of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like this person is finally recognizing that you are the wife type or the husband type. Now, for those of you men that are watching, this person may be communicating to you exactly what they want. And anytime it's a queen or a king, I don't necessarily take that as feminine or mass or like male or female. It's more so that energy. Like this person is sitting back. This is a very refined energy. This is a very cautious energy, very caring and thoughtful and very receptive. But at the same point in time, this person's not going to go out and say, hey, this is what I want. This is what you need to do. You know, here, let me help you do it. No, this person's going to say, you already know what I'm worth. Either ante up or get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to give you like multiple options. Like, well, listen, Jay, you can A, stay and be a family. B, you know, go be a whole hoe. Or C, you know, do both, right? You guys are like, look, I want the pentacle. Either give me the pentacle or kick rocks. And I feel like for you, you're getting communication that this is exactly what that person wants and they're willing to work on it. And I'm saying that because we have the Three of Pentacles. So there's Mars and Capricorn, as well as the Magician here. Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries. It's working on putting together something that you can take a level of action towards. It's also, I feel like, working on something as a team, rebuilding relationships. Also too, it's about making things logical, like not necessarily logical, but you know, Mars in Capricorn is very much like a very controlled way of pursuing things, right? It's very low key. However, it is a very determined energy, and this is heavy Capricorn energy here. And I feel like it's really about planning for the future, right? Three of Pentacles, that's planning for the future. It's creating something that you know is going to last forever, and it's very stable. Yeah, especially with the Magician here. One more card for what you want me to tell them about how they feel romantically about this person. I just feel like this person's finally doing the right thing and making you an offer that you've been waiting for a while. Because I do feel like you've been waiting for a while, and look what the fuck just popped up. Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Cups, I lied. So you have Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I mean, and then we have the Ace of Swords here. So you have all aces here. So this is either a brand new relationship, or it is a relationship that you've been holding on to that's now going to that next level. It's one that you've been waiting on, one that you've been fixated on for this person to do the right thing. Okay, now we have this Seven of Swords. Now, this is the situation. Sometimes I view the Seven of Swords as breadcrumbing, or even like telling somebody what they want to hear. Or, and this is Aquarius energy. But like for me, it's like saying something to somebody, but then not completely being honest with them. I think it's Moon in Aquarius, right? It's like hiding something. There's something that's being hidden. Yeah, and I feel like there is a level of loneliness and something that's blocking. There is some type of block here. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Scorpio's situation with their person of interest? Judgment. Somebody may have got caught for doing some type of fuck shit. Like, let's just be honest, maybe with a Libra or a Capricorn. Some type of karmic, there is some type of karma that's coming down, especially if you or your partner did something that, you know, was shady. It's like this person is now looking behind them and saying, oh my God, okay, I totally just got caught for that. Possibly for, again, Nine of Cups. This can be self-indulgent. Sometimes I look at the Nine of Cups as a addiction card, drinking too much, doing drugs. Like somebody's definitely got caught, almost living their life to the fullest, I feel like. Judgment on what they've been doing, how they've been handling things, how they've had this level of abundance. But for some reason, I get a very, like selfish type energy for the situation for some reason. And Nine of Cups, that's Jupiter in Pisces. What do you want me to tell them about this current situation between the two of them? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Okay, again, Capricorn energy. Somebody may, I mean, I do want to say this. There may be something that somebody's holding on to that they're not talking about, but because you guys are Scorpio, you already know what's going on here. But this person's holding on to something that they're not willing to let go. That's what I'm getting. But I feel like it's found out, whether it's you or your partner, something that makes this person very happy, but I feel like it's an illusion. It's like pretending. I feel like that comes out. But I do feel like for some of you, and this is some of you, it is another person that they're holding on to. This can definitely be, like I said, drugs or alcohol. There's something going on here with that, because that's clarified by the Ten of Swords. So that's Mercury and Gemini. Yeah. Somebody is definitely holding on to a level of hurt, and it's something that's in their head that they can't get over. Somebody may have made some very quick decision and said something that definitely cut deep. How does Scorpio feel about the situation between them and their person of interest? Five of Pentacles, left out. That's Moon in Taurus, or Mercury in Taurus. I think for you, honestly, Scorpio, as much as you and this person are working on things, I think you still know that you need to take things slow with this person, because no matter what they're offering, yeah, it's a new start. But I think for you, if you've done this song and dance a couple of times, you know that you need to take things very slow with this person, because you need to come to a decision with whether or not you want to fuck with them or not. It's a very calculated decision. And I think for you, it's really about relying on your senses. It's not necessarily what this person says. It's not only what this person does. Like it's everything as a whole. Do they say what they do? Do they do what they say? Are they paying attention to your emotional needs? Like it's all this, I feel like, wrapped into one. And for you, it's like you want to make sure that you're making the right decision before you even decide to entertain this possibility. Because I feel like this is something that you've probably been blocking for a period of time. Seven of Wands, there's Leo, as well as Nine of Swords here. So it's definitely something that I feel like you've been thinking of for a period of time. And with that Nine of Swords, this can be somebody that's definitely hurt you a lot. And I do feel like there is some type of offer about being together here, especially for the situation. And I'm saying that because you have the Knight of Pentacles, there's Virgo or Gemini with the Ten of Pentacles. The issue with this, though, is even with this offer, because of what was going on in the background, right? Whatever was hidden, you're in a position right now with this Five of Pentacles, like Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords. You are very scattered, or there is a level of being scattered and almost unfocused. And I feel like, you know, for you, with this energy coming in from this person, even if this person is making things right, it's reminding you of what you've gone through. Some of you may even be having dreams. With the Seven of Wands here, it's like you're very protective of your space. And I think for you, you know, you or your partner, but this is how you feel, right? I think for you, definitely, it's like you can be one or two ways, right? You're like, listen, I can be the Queen of Swords and I can be a total cold bitch or jerk or whatever, or I can be the Queen of Cups. It's really your decision. But I feel like in order to actually come to this, there has to be some type of very honest conversation with what needs to end in order for there to be some type of forward movement. I'm saying that because we have the Six of Swords with death. And I do feel like somebody's ready to move forward, while you, maybe Scorpio, want to take a deeper look at everything that's going on. But for your partner, they already know what they want. They're like, nope, I want you. If I fucked up, I'm sorry. Please take me back. You know, I did it. Like, I feel like this person's highly insecure. So they did it because, you know, that's what they've known to do. Little did they know you're a Scorpio and you don't play. So I don't know. I just feel like this person has a very quick need to be with you. Like, they want to do things very quickly, while you're the one that's definitely pumping the brakes here. Yeah, I definitely feel like that. Okay, so for your outcome, though, you do have stay optimistic about your love life and the Ace of Swords. So this can mean a multitude of things, but I definitely feel like there's something really good and positive coming out of this, even with all this fuckery, because there is a level of clarity on something I feel like that's been very clouded up until this point. If you want to know more about your outcome and exactly what this person or what you have clarity on, as well as how does your partner feel about you romantically, what do they like, what do they dislike, how do they want to move forward with you, what's an obstacle in your relationship, their next actions, your advice, and this little outcome here, please feel free to click on the link in the comment section below. It will take you straight to Vimeo. and that's where you guys can purchase the extended. With that being said, thank you so much for all of you that have watched. If this resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, you can check out my website, aaftarot.com. And with that being said, thanks, Scorpio, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.